Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. You're like, wait a minute. You just said your channel's Another Yarn? I don't see any yarn. I know. We just moved and the movers aren't here with all of our stuff yet. That's okay. No, they're not late. It's okay. They're packing stuff, the house, the whole 9 yards, and all the stuff that we packed and the things that we didn't. And yeah, there we go. And I am at the new house and putting together some IKEA furniture. All right, so here we have one of the 5x5 IKEA cubes. Nothing in it. Look at my new cubicle thing. Look, I got the mustardy yellowy one. Of course I did. And I can have little lines on it like that. Or I can turn it around and I can have it just the solid color. Hubby says I need to be, oh, okay, it's gonna be on the floor. I need to be creative. I need to whatever and have all the fun colors. So I had a bunch of those. I got some divider ones. This is the first of many shelves that needs to be put together. I was gonna try to set my camera up to see me actually trying to put one of these bad boys together by myself. Like for insurance purposes when I hurt myself. Anyway, I'm not really sure if that's a good idea, but this is where we're at. Once I get everything all built out, then I can start unloading the boxes. And there's a lot of boxes. All right, so this is my absolute best attempt at trying to do the time-lapse speed photography to see me trying my very best to put together an IKEA shelf. Well, I tried. Now, a friend of mine helped me with the 5x5 cube last week, and I just did this one. Let me get that out of the way. Look, see, I did a 4x3 cube all by myself. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty proud. Me and manual labor, we don't go well, but left with a hammer and my own devices, I got it. So I don't know, should we try to get to a box? I don't know, there is no another. Should we try to get to a box? I think that I need to get more furniture built. I do. If you're new here, as you can tell, we just moved, and feel free to watch any of my other videos. I go over that a little bit, and we're in the process of moving. This is my overflow yarn room is what this is going to be. And they're about the same size. They're just different configurations and everything. What I had at the previous house was the main yarn room, and then I crept into another room, and we knew that was going to happen here, so we're calling it. We are calling it. So I'm calling this my overflow yarn room, and there's no yarn in it yet. And my main room, we need to get some, what is that stuff? The border. Yeah, we just had the floors done right before moving in. Right after closing the house, we had contractors come in and put floors down. We don't normally do that because, that's just how that works. We talk about how we're going to, and it never happens. So this time we did. And we're just waiting for that border, weather stripping stuff at the top. I don't know, whatever. But it's not in yet. So I don't want to put together a bunch of cubes and everything because I can't do it in that room right now. But should we go check and see how many boxes are in there? I think I showed them. I don't know. Let's go look at that. All right. I am not used to manual labor. Look at that. I got 2 more boards to go. Had to take the dogs for a walk because, they had to go for a walk as soon as I started to build this thing. I'm getting there. I'm going to put it up right there so that whole wall will be covered with shelves. So we'll get there in a few minutes. We're doing it. This is putting together craft room. We got this. We got this. All right, so this is going to be what we call the main yarn room, and I have a feeling it's going to be quite warm in here most of the time because the previous owners, this room was built as a sunroom. It's like 9 feet wide and 19 feet long, I believe it is. So the goal is right behind you. We're going to put 3 of the 5x5 IKEA shelves in there, and this we're not going to have anything on here because these are all windows. All of this is the windows. So we're not going to put any shelves there because we don't want to block the windows. And as you can see, it's going to get it'll get really warm in here, but that's okay. That's why I have 2 different spaces, and it'll be great in the wintertime because it will be warm in here. All right, I think it's okay. I love this. And we're excited. We are so excited. Do you want to see all the boxes? Yeah, this is some of the boxes. These are the boxes that we came over with ourselves. And let me move out of the way. Yeah, you can see that's tall. That's 4 feet high. That's because I got the big boxes because, you know, I wasn't thinking lifting, heavy. Yeah, yarn gets heavy when you put a metric ton in a box. Just saying, it gets really heavy. So yeah, that's what that's going to be. So we're excited. So we do have a ceiling fan up there. It's a bit wobbly, I'm not going to lie. A little wrinkly, a little wobbly, but whatever. We'll make it work. We just got internet. Yay, we got internet. Yeah, we didn't have internet. It's okay. But we have internet now. I'm looking at putting my my desk along that wall back there underneath the window, and the little filing cabinet and the internet, you know, all that stuff. I mean, this is my yarn room, it's where I do my work, right? It's not my full-time job, but it could be. It could be, right? I mean, there we go. Let's turn around and look at these boxes a little better. All right, so that's what we have is this. And the reason I'm not doing anything currently is right along the edges over here. Yeah, that stuff, it needs whatever. I don't know. It needs something. So that's on order. We'll get that in. And then I can start going through these boxes. And most of them are named like, as the main yarn room. Ooh, I got something described on this one. But most of them just say yarn and yarn room, right? That's it. So, ooh, this one over here, project bags. So that one, when I get the big coat hanger, or not coat hanger, the coat rack, that's the name of it. When I get the coat rack back, I can open that, and maybe it's actually the bags in bags, not just the projects. But look at the sunlight. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh, so much light in this room. Just absolutely crazy. So we're excited. As you can tell, or as you can guess, if you've ever gone through moving and things like that, I haven't had a chance to do a whole lot of knitting and crocheting, right? You know, hubby commented, he's like, there's yarn in my Jeep. There's yarn in my Jeep. I was wondering where that other macchiato cake went because I packed 3 of them in a bag, and you know how that goes. So I had my macchiato cake, and this one is Erin from Crafting Kitty. She sent me that one, and I love that. So I had both of those out and just petting them. I haven't worked with either one, the Caron Yarn Inspiration Latte Cakes, but that is such a pretty color. I absolutely loved it. And Erin was doing her yarn management, and I said, well, if you want to get rid of it, I would love that. And she evidently decided she would give it up. And then the macchiato cakes is my first time buying that. I love the way it feels. I think it's going to peel something fierce. I've not worked with it, but I pet it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make that thing peel before I ever work with it. And by the looks of this, I did not need Erin to send me any yarn, but she's going through yarn management Mondays, and she's got her own space constraints. So I feel you, Erin. I feel you. I'm like, you know, how is this in that room? Just going to say how, and that's not all of it. Of course, it's not all of it. This is the stuff that I pack. This is not the stuff the movers pack. They got the rest of it, which is just throw stuff in box. Good. But yeah, I don't get it. I do not get it. How did this even happen? No clue. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I will show the process of unboxing and doing all of that stuff. But this is where we're at right now. All right, guys. It is very late. Oh my gosh. It is very late. End of the day. I have a 5x5 cube done, a 4x3 cube done, and I've got part of another 5x5 cube. My knuckles are all red and everything moving around on the carpet. Not used to doing this, but it's getting there. It is getting there. I think tomorrow it's going to be total chaos because the movers are supposed to be showing up. They will be bright and early. Okay, it won't even be bright. It'll just be really early. And I haven't unpacked anything. The goal was to at least get 1 box of yarn unpacked today and have both of these shelves done. They are not done. I have done more steps because, you know, your iPhones and everything will track your steps. I have done more steps today than I normally do in about a week. Did I mention I have a desk job? I have a desk job. So manual labor, raw knuckles, exhaustion. It's going to be great. It'll be absolutely amazing. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.